I've always been wanting to teach you Bybit P2P where you can make money with lesser risk. So whenever you go to your Bybit application and then you see something like this where you have 12.40, 12 for these ones, and then you have all these prices, this is money. People are making money at the back of this. And normally when you go to your platform to buy this or you want to buy crypto, you should understand that there are two forms of crypto buying and crypto selling. One of them makes money and one of them does not. We have a maker and then we have a taker. You and I who goes to the platform and then we see somebody like this and then we see that their price where you can buy crypto from them is 12.40 Ghana cedis. We are just takers. So once you click on buy, you know that that person is going to make money because he has bought the crypto at a lower price and he is selling it to us at a higher price. So that is the difference. So when you are a taker, you normally just go to buy, and once you are buying at a higher price. But if you are a merchant on this platform, you can equally do the same thing by buying at a lower price and then you sell at a higher price. That is what today's education is about. And then I'll take my time to show you everything you need to know. If you guys remember, there was a time that I wanted to teach you guys, or we even started teaching you guys how you can become peer-to-peer merchants on this Bybit application where they organize a school system, and then I became one of their teachers, and then I had a Telegram channel where I was teaching you guys. But a few days into it, our YouTube channel got banned and we couldn't finish it. Now I am here trying to teach you how you can make money from this, and I think you guys are going to enjoy this. Now, what is peer-to-peer? You guys already know, and as I said earlier, peer-to-peer, we call it P2P, and then the actual form is peer-to-peer. It's a system of transaction where you buy crypto and then you sell crypto, especially because I deal with USDT, so we are going to use USDT. You just buy the US dollars and then you sell it, and you don't have to buy and keep for it to actually go up before you start selling. That one is different. I actually made a video about that on my previous channel before it got banned. We call that dollar arbitrage, but it's not a good system of money making. But what I'm about to show you right now is actually different and it's more rewarding, even lesser risk than futures trading and spot trading. This is what we are about to talk about. So anytime you go to any platform like this, you see this one, this is 12.40. The person said they are selling USDT at the price of 12.40. Now once you click on buy, it means you are going to buy it at this price. But let me just show you something. Let me shock you. Now this is the person selling it. Let me click on the person's profile and check what the person is doing over here. So I'll click on the person, click profile or view profile. You remember you can equally do the same thing on your mobile phone. So once I come in here, now this is the person's buy orders, the person we can buy from the person, but just know that the person is selling before we are buying. You know, any order that is created over here, just know that the person is a merchant. You see, the person is a merchant who is selling their crypto, and then we are just takers. So like I said, we have maker and taker. Maker is the merchant who is putting the orders over here. If I am also a taker and I want to make orders, I can also make orders. But the actual real thing that you do not know is that when you are a taker, you are actually selling at a lower price and buying at a higher price. If you are just a taker, normal USDT buyer and seller, you are losing money, you are not making money. But the merchant is making money, buying lower and selling higher. I hope you understand. So with that knowledge, let's get into it. Now, when you look at this person, they have been completing trades for a very long time. You see, they have been able to get up to 8,744 orders, buying and selling, buying and selling. Now, let's move back and then we see what is going on right now. So if you want to buy crypto from this person, just look at this. Now, this person is selling their crypto for the price of 12.39. And how much are they buying it? They are buying it as low as 12.21. Okay, just look at this, 12.21 and 12.35. Now let us see the difference. Let me open my calculator over here and then we see the difference. So let me just go in here. My calculator, actually I have multiple screens over here, so my calculator open on another screen. Let me just put it back here. So yeah, so here we have it, and let me just I wanted to make it a little bit bigger. Okay, so here I have it, and then that is 12.39 minus 12.21, I guess. So this is it. Now let me just click on that, and the difference, this is the difference right now. So the difference is 0.18. That is the difference. That's the profit is making per one USDT. So imagine your capital is $50. Let's use $50. Okay, your capital is $50 and you are using it to start this merchant business. So 50 USDT multiplied by that profit that we just see right now. So the profit, let me just go back one more time. The profit is 0.18, 0.18. So anytime you make transaction, your profit is 9 Ghana cedis. Now, how many transactions can you make? Maybe you are making 10 transactions in a day, which is very easy because your $50 is not a lot of money. So once you put the orders there will be a lot of people to buy from you. There will be a lot of people you will sell to. So before you know, it's already finished, and then you buy back, you sell, you buy back, you sell. That is just one way of doing it too. But you remember that you are not, actually, it's not that much advisable that you buy and then you buy with all the money and then you sell it, you buy again. We don't do it like that. If you have good amount, you can actually have a buy order and then a sell order, just like what our brother have on the screen that we just seen. So once you are buying, you are selling. Once you are buying, you are selling. That means it's in a circle form or in a rotation form. Your money never gets finished, because once somebody is here to buy, once they buy, you also sell it. Once they buy, you do it like that. So it's in a circle form. So your USDT is still there. It is only the profit that you see that the profit is accumulating. Now, if you're able to round this circle, one circle, second circle, you do it up to 10 times. So that 10 multiplied by the profit that you are making per circle, so that is 90 Ghana cedis per circle. Now imagine you can make this business and then you can run in a day, you can do up to the circles, you can do up to 20 different. So let me just make that calculation. So 20 times the 9 Ghana cedis that you are making per transaction, that is 180 Ghana cedis. So in a day you have made 180 Ghana cedis with your $50. The $50 in Ghana cedis should be like 600 Ghana cedis, yes, maximum. So 600 Ghana cedis. So you are using 600 Ghana cedis to be making 180 Ghana cedis every day. Imagine you making this amount, and then in a month, how much are you making? Let us see how much you are making in a month. So in a month, you are making 30 days in a month, so you are making 5,400 Ghana cedis with your $50. So it's actually very crazy. So now let us move to the best part. Now look at this guy right now. He is buying and then he is selling. See the difference? So but then if you are a taker, this is the difference between a taker. Imagine this is the difference between a taker and then a maker. So if I am a maker, I am a taker. Sorry, if I am a taker, I will want to sell my crypto coin. If I have crypto inside my wallet, I'll just go to this guy over here. Maybe this order is the one that I met on the platform. So I'll go to him and then I say, maybe I have $50 inside my account. So I want to sell my $50. Now, if I want to sell my $50, I will sell it at the price of 12.21. That means he has made profit. Okay, how much profit has it made? He has made up to 9 Ghana cedis. So I've lost 9 Ghana cedis if I deal any business with this person. Maybe later I want to buy my USDT back, and then I go to him to buy it at the price of 12.39. That means he's making money, 9 Ghana cedis per transaction. I am a taker, so I am making myself very useless. My money is becoming very useless. So I am the taker, I'm making losses. And then if I become a merchant or I become a maker, I am the one receiving all those profits. So what do you have to do? You just have to set up your account, and then we see. Now let us move to the next part of this video, and then I'll answer some of the questions, some of the most important things that you need to know about this peer-to-peer even before you consider using it. So let me just get to this place where I take my questions. Now, before I even move to that part, let me not use $50. Okay, let me not use $50. Now let me talk about somebody with big money. Imagine I have $500 that I want to use for this business. Let me show you, let me just demonstrate how this thing works before you even get to it. So imagine I am using $500, and then you guys saw the difference with that guy. So the difference is 0.18. The difference there, I'll multiply it by my $500. That means per transaction per transaction I'm making 90 US dollars, or per cycle I'm making 90 US dollars. I mean 90 Ghana cedis. Sorry, if you remember, it's 90 Ghana cedis. Okay, so 90 Ghana cedis, and then let me just multiply that. You guys pardon me if I said the profit that I was counting, all of them were in Ghana cedis. So if I made mistake and then I mentioned dollars, forgive me. The 50 dollars is in dollars, the $500 is in dollars, but all the profits are being multiplied, or they are all in Ghana cedis. So if I made any mistake earlier, you guys forgive me. So 90 Ghana cedis is the profit that I made. So let me just multiply it by 10 seconds in a day. I have made 900 Ghana cedis. That's 900 Ghana cedis in a day. Now let me just multiply that again. So maybe I'm able to complete up to 20 seconds within a day. So 20 seconds, I am making, each cycle is giving me 90 Ghana cedis. So 20 times, you guys see, that's 1,800. And how much am I using? I'm using $500, and $500 is around 6,000 Ghana cedis. Yeah, so let's look at this. So $500, let's use that guy's price. So 12.39, 6,195. So I'm using this amount to be making 1,800 Ghana cedis within a day. But then there are also risks. You don't just see this and then you get, your head becomes so big that I'm going to make money. No, there are also things involved. So I'm going to explain some of them to you and also show you the steps to get yourself started. So yeah, so one thing is basically what you need to know about peer-to-peer is the spread. So the spread is how much you are buying and how much you are selling. That tells you how much you are going to make, just like this guy right now. There are some of the things that you need to consider. So you don't just put money in there and expect that you are going to make money. There are a few things that you need to look at. You don't maybe like you want to buy at the price of 12 Ghana cedis and then you sell it at 13 Ghana cedis. You know, since you are new, I would like you to take it slow. Maybe when you look at that, the $12 Ghana cedis and 13 Ghana cedis, that is one cedi difference. So there are not going to be a lot of people coming to you to buy from you. That means there's going to be your market is going to be slow. Yes, that's because your price or your margin, your profit margin is too wide, and people will not like to lose that amount, because if they are losing 1 Ghana cedis per transaction, if they are selling 500 or 50, that means 50 Ghana cedis is going to lose, and that's how much you are making per transaction. So it's not going to be cool with them. So just put a moderate price. Make sure you make your money in smaller portions instead of wanting to make it in a big way. Okay, what determines your earnings? So there are a few things that will determine whether you are going to make money or no. So the first thing is your capital. You need to have good capital, where from 50 Ghana cedis is what I would recommend. You can use smaller, but then the smaller one, the profit will be slower. I hope you understand. So good money like $30 to $50. If you don't have at all, 30 is okay. So once you use that, you are to continue trading, and then you see how much you can make in a day. Make your calculations even before you start. But I would advise you that you don't buy the USDT and expect the market to go up before you start selling. Just have your buy order, have your sell order, and then you start making money from it. So if you even need mentorship, just let me know, and then we'll actually look at that. I also put my links inside the comment section so that you can click on it, and then we see how best we can help each other. So the next thing is the demand. The demand also comes along with the volume and also the spread. So the spread, like I said, if you are putting so much money, as in the profit margin is too big, people are not going to be liking to buy from you. That means your money will actually just stay there. And market moves every day. Before you know, you have purchased at 12 Ghana cedis and you are now selling at 11.9, 11.8. You have made a loss. You see, that's the kind of business that I do not want you to do. So the speed also matters. You need to be very active on the platform, where immediately somebody put an order there, you need to actually take the order. And also your reputation. If you are trading on this platform, you start to be tricky, or how do they say it? You try to steal money from people, they can actually ban you. Yes, maybe somebody sends money to you to buy crypto from you, and then you know very well you have received the money, but you still went ahead to actually tell the person that money has not come in, you can get blocked if the person have enough evidence. So just do your thing. Now another thing is the number of completed trades. So if you are trading, you have a good reputation, people will look at the amount of orders that you have before they start trading with you. They need to have look at how quick it is for you to respond to their messages. They need to have how the completion rates. So how many orders have you completed, how many of them have you cancelled, and what are the reasons. People's comment and everything, they consider that before they start trading with you. Another thing that you need to consider is that somebody using $1,000, okay, somebody using $1,000 will make more money than you using $100. You still need to put that into the back of your head. You don't just put your money inside. You don't just go in and you expect to be getting billions and billions of money at a go. So that is it. So another thing that you guys need to know are the risks. What are some of the risks involved in P2P trading? The first one is fraud attempt. People would like to actually steal from you, the same way that I've actually explained to you, that people send you money and you tell them the money hasn't come in. The same way you can transfer money to somebody, the person will tell you the money hasn't come in. That's why on Bybit they have a system which works actually, and then you can report those people with evidence that you have not received the money. They may ask for your bank statement and all of that just to prove that you are innocent, so that they get the money back to you. Now another thing is fake payment notifications. Some people also operate that way, where they will send fake notifications to you and then you release the money. After releasing the money, you go and check your account balance, you see that the money hasn't come in, especially if you're using especially if you are using Momo, either Telesa or MTN. Okay, so people actually run that. They send fake notifications to you and you may not know. Go ahead to release your crypto. Your crypto is gone, but you do not have the money inside your account, so you need to be vigilant. Another one is bank account issues. If you have bank account issues, you need to solve it before you even start this. And before I forget, I do not have this inside my list, so just listen to this part. If you are, or if you want to use this opportunity, why am I making mistakes? If you want to use this opportunity to start, if you want to use this opportunity to start this as a business, an actual business for you, I will consider, or I will advise to actually purchase all those agent SIM card, or the merchant SIM card. You see, all those ones that MTN and Telecel are providing, you have it so that you look more original or more trustworthy. Okay, if you are using your normal number, I tried using my normal number where you tell the people send the money to my account and all of those ones. It might not look very liable, so some people only, they just cancel the order. Okay, so do not you can, but just to have it as a business, it moves faster. People like it that they drop their details and then you just take the money from their account where they allow cash out. Ghana people understand what I am saying. Okay, you just give them your number and then they you allow cash out, then they take the money from you. So as merchant, that's what they do, so they will like it that way. Now another one is price volatility. You see, things can happen where the market will drop even though you have purchased it at a higher price. These are some of the risks that actually goes around. So another one is liquidity shortages. People might not be wanting to buy, maybe like there's a bear market or there's a bull market, and one of these systems actually proved to be that when there is bear market, people start to buy crypto a lot. So if things like that are not happening, you see that you buy crypto or you have crypto, but you not be having people to sell it to, or it might not be moving for you to get many circles. Okay, so that is it. So the question is, how much capital can you use to start? This is one of it. I've already answered this. So with between 30 to 10,000 US dollars is okay. Now another thing is, what are top merchants doing, or what do they do? So they actually have multiple payment methods. So you can see one person saying they can transact within using Telecel, which is Vodafone. They can use MTN Momo. On the screen right now, you guys can see what's going on right now. People are using bank and all of those ones. So it makes you volatile. Sorry, it makes you versatile. I mean, how do they? Yeah, it's one of those things. It makes you a hybrid of this account, so that this person doesn't have this one, you may offer this one, so you are able to put all the people to yourself. Some people are, you can retain some people, they go whatever they are doing, whenever they come back to buy, they look or they search for you to buy from you because they see you to be very much um good in whatever you do. You are reliable and all of those stuff. So another thing is they have multiple bank accounts too, so it's also a plus. Now the terms, they also have teams. Okay, they have teams which work for them. There are people who treat this as a real business. They have huge amount of money that they put into this, so they employ people to work for them so that it becomes very very fast. Now they also have customer service. There are some people, when you are buying from them, they put their number out there that if you face any trouble, WhatsApp them or call them on this number to draw their attention. They are doing that because they do not want it to report them. So they want, if there's any issue, they want to solve it domestically or locally. How do I say it? Yes, within yourselves before it escalates. So they are treating this as business. So they want to confirm, to retain their reputation. It doesn't go out of hand to for you to be reporting them. So that's one other thing. Now there's also faster processing if they are working with with teams. Yes. So another thing is, I mentioned this. Yes. So buy and sell. Why do you have to buy, or you want to have a sell order and then a buy order at the same time simultaneously? Why would you have to have that? The reason is that once you are doing that, you are turning the money around. Imagine I have $500, I can set it to 250. I'm using 250 to buy from people. I'm using 250, I'm selling 250. So once I buy, I sell. Once I buy, I sell. So in all, I still have my money. It is only the profit that keeps increasing. That's the idea of a good trader, somebody who wants to trade to make money from the market. So that is it. So let me just move to the next part. So that's the money part. From 30 is okay. Now, what are some of the mistakes that people make? So these people who trade on the platform, which are merchants, some of the mistakes that they make is the one that I explained earlier. Imagine you have bought crypto or USDT at the price of 12 Ghana cedis and then you are selling it at 13. You are not going to have many people to be buying from you. So I call that too much spread. If you have the spread is too much, that's the profit margin is too much, you are you are greedy and God will not even favor you. Yeah, so if you have small money, your capital is too small, that's another mistake. And yes, so you have to have good money so that your profit margin can also do very well. So if you are not responding to people well, it will be written there that you respond within an hour or 30 minutes or 2 hours. Buyers who are serious with their money will not come to you to transact any business. And also, if you are ignoring the customer service, if people have troubles and then they WhatsApp you, sorry, if people have troubles and then they message you, you are not responding to them, or they report to you, you are not quick to provide answers, is not a good thing. So if you are also not understanding market demand, is another thing. You need to know whether people are buying or people are selling at a given time, so that you know whether you should buy or you should sell. Because once you buy and you are not able to sell it early, the price changes, and if it does not go in your favor, you are going to suffer for it. So you also need to know some risk management. Yes, like I said, volatility, the spread margin, and also the market demand and supply. You also have to understand these things, and that's it. Also, there are some features on this platform that um, we want to talk about. Now, before I get to that part, I would like to tell you guys, if you have any trouble, or if you want me to go deeper, you want me to make a full video on how I would have done it, where I will use my real money to do transaction like this, just drop it down in the comment section, and then yes, I will get back to it and even make a proper video. Just this one is just a lightweight showing you what you can be doing at the moment with your money. So with the features, we have auto pricing. Auto pricing is the one that will adjust the market automatically even when you are not available, so that it will conserve or even protect you in some way if the market becomes volatile, when the market is going against you. I mean, like you purchase at 12 Ghana cedis and then the market is going down, so that you don't lose too much. You might lose a little bit, but for you to not lose too much, that's why people use auto pricing. So yes, price adjustment tools are also there. They have the merchant dashboard where you can see whatever you are doing, just like we have this guy's own, and also the statistics. You'll be able to see the orders that you have completed, the cancelled ones, and all of those ones will be there. And then the completion rate will also be available, and then the response time. I've talked about some of these things, so you guys need to know. Now, people who do not want to do the P2P and you want to do futures, we have actually built a platform where you can type www.cryptomentoracademy, where you'll be able to have access to a platform where you can actually trade crypto. So you do not have to be an expert for you to know how to trade crypto on this platform. So yeah, so this is Crypto Mentor Academy. On this platform, what we do is that there are a lot of signals over here where you can be receiving every day. You can be receiving daily signals. You can be receiving daily signals, and you trade with it and you make money for yourself. So this is it right here. So you can make money once you are here. You can subscribe to any level of money making. You see, this is the one over here. It's a crypto education platform where you can educate yourself on how you can do the things over here. And if you have zero knowledge too, we can still guide you through. Now, people who have issues with these merchants, you can just drop your questions, or if you need one-on-one guidance, I'll also leave my number there so that you guys can, or you can message me on Telegram. Any way you get to me, I'll leave them in the comment section, and then we can talk business. Okay, so that's it. I'll see you in my other videos. Shalom.